Well, welcome in, everyone. I want to do another teaching here today. I hope you all are doing well. Today we are going to do a short study on the days of Lot, as described in Luke 17 and Genesis 19. And I want to pay close attention and focus on what happened to Lot's wife and how that is a warning for us today. So if you'd like to follow with me in Luke 17, we're going to get started here in verse 26. Just as it was in the days of Noah, so also will it be in the days of the Son of Man. People were eating, drinking, marrying, and being given in marriage up to the day Noah entered the ark. Then the flood came and destroyed them all. It was the same in the days of Lot. People were eating and drinking, buying and selling, planting and building. But the day Lot left Sodom, fire and sulfur rained down from heaven and destroyed them all. It will be just like this on the day the Son of Man is revealed. On that day, no one who is on the roof of his house with his goods inside should go down to get them. Likewise, no one in the field should go back for anything. Remember Lot's wife. And that's the thing we need to remember here and look at here. So the days of Lot are much like today, much like the world today. And I also want to take a look here at Genesis 19. So if you want to go with me also to Genesis 19:15, and we'll read here in verse 15. With the coming of dawn, the angels urged Lot, saying, "Hurry, take your wife and your 2 daughters who are here, or you will be swept away when the city is punished." When he hesitated, the men grasped his hand and the hands of his wife and of his 2 daughters and led them safely out of the city. For the Lord was merciful to them. As soon as they had brought them out, one of them said, "Flee for your lives. Don't look back, and don't stop anywhere in the plain. Flee to the mountains, or you will be swept away." And let's go down to verse 23. By the time Lot reached Zoar, the sun had risen over the land. Then the Lord rained down burning sulfur on Sodom and Gomorrah from the Lord out of the heavens. Thus he overthrew those cities and the entire plain, including all those living in the cities, and also the vegetation in the land. But Lot's wife looked back, and she became a pillar of salt. So in verse 26, we learn that Lot's wife looked back and was immediately turned into a pillar of salt. Now, she was warned not to look back, but she did anyway. And we need to ask ourselves, why did she do this? What made her do that? And what can we learn from her mistake, and how does that speak to us today? And I have an opinion on this. In my opinion, I think it speaks about where her heart was and how she was consumed by the cares of this world and the attractions of this world and her life here and her position here in this life. And she wasn't ready to let go of those things so quickly. The world had a hold on Lot's wife that she couldn't let go of. And that is a warning for us too as well today. As believers in Christ, we must detach from this world and its pleasures now and be looking up as we prepare for Christ's return. Don't hold tightly to things. Don't let your heart be consumed by the things of this world. Nothing should have your heart more than Jesus. Not your family, not your career, not your bank account, not your possessions, Jesus is to have first place in our lives, and we are to live like it, and our time should reflect this. Just want to encourage you today to let go of this world and its distractions. Don't let them have a hold on you like Lot's wife. Look up to Jesus and think on him and where he is. Set your heart on things above. Align your heart with him so that you'll be ready and not distracted when he comes, and you'll never look back. So I want to ask you again, who or what has your heart today? Who or what has your heart? As always, I hope this teaching blesses you. With that said, I'll end our study for this time, and I'll see you in the next ones. Bye, friends. God bless.